New at 5, Governor Tony Evers declaring a period of economic disruption for Outagamie and Winnebago County. This follows the governor's order declaring a state of emergency following last month's devastating EF3 tornado. Today's order directs the Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection to work to prevent price gouging on everyday essentials and on lodging.
When you go through something like this, it's always a possibility that somebody doing something there is going to take advantage of people, and we just want to make sure that that doesn't happen, and we can make that happen.
The order also includes Forest and Vilas counties.